What she wants is unknown, but she always comes back. The specter of darkness. The woman in black.
Howdy folks, happy Halloween. So The Woman in Black came out back in 2012 and it stars Daniel Radcliffe as a lawyer who is a widow now. His wife was recently deceased and he has been called forth to go to a remote location. I like that the film's approach is get you to try to get you involved in this without using a lot of tactics, a lot of jump scares, a lot of blood and guts. None of that here. What you get is a Daniel Radcliffe in a creepy old house. So it's a ghost story in a way, and it's told quite well. You understand what's going on as the film progresses, and Daniel Radcliffe, his character is grieving, and he takes on this job to, I guess you could say, to get his mind off of what's occurred in his life. He also has a little son too, and as it turns out, he unravels this mystery of this house, and it turns out that this house was once lived in by a woman who was mentally ill. She had to give up her son, and her son ended up dying, and she was stricken by this whole thing that she committed suicide. And so now there was this presence still walking among this old Victorian house. It's gorgeous, by the way. And Arthur Kipps is caught in the middle of all this. And so he has a duty to resolve this issue that's not only plagued this house, but it's plagued the locals too. See, this house is miles from a town of sorts, and everyone knows about this, that there's a ghost, a spirit living inside this house, and whoever encounters this entity is, doomed. Daniel Radcliffe really sells this movie. Well, I'm sure he has to, because he's like the main lead in this. There are very little supporting cast members that stand out. It's really just his show in this one, and he really does a terrific job. Actors who comes around and leaves a heartfelt performance, and it's recognizable. It lasts, it sticks with you for a decade or longer, such as his roles in the Harry Potter movies. But even after those films, he's continuing to impress me more and more. I feel like his movies are few and far in between. You could say he might be picky about his roles. He doesn't just jump on to the next thing. He'll take on a project that's something that's will help his career move up to that next level. I don't blame him. I mean, it's a tough industry out there in Hollywood, working amongst whole slew of other actors. And so he's choosing I get that. I understand that he's choosing to be in movies. He doesn't, he wants to people to love, to enjoy. And he portrays certain characters too. A lot of times he'll see him as a villain, not necessarily a hero. All month long, I've covered about a dozen or more horror movies, and it's great and all, but I feel like this is the ending for now. I'm taking a little break from the horror genre and moving on to other genres. So throughout the month of November and so forth, I will dive into some action movies, family films that I have come to like over the years and growing up, and we'll just go from there. It'd be a big help if you guys out there on YouTube would drop a comment. See, maybe you can offer me some future movie reviews I could be doing, some requests, maybe leave a like as well. Alright, well, I'm about to leave right now, so happy halloween, stay safe, kiddos, folks, and I'll see you very, very soon. Alright, take care.